Good afternoon. I'm here with my friend Hylton, Forrester. How you doing, Hylton?
Hiya.
And Hylton was just telling me something really fascinating about cold calling and how he's been learning the art of cold calling and how he's using cold calling as like one of the foundational exercises and skills to develop in order to build a business. And you had some pretty interesting stories just now about Microsoft, how Microsoft used cold calling in the early days to develop its database and its customer base.
Yeah, I find if you look at history and look at a lot of businesses in the past, a lot of them, before all the online things, they used to just pick up the phone and call individuals, whether it's from, I don't know if you remember Yellow Pages or whatever the case, where in the past people would just pick up the phone. I think these days people are more online and doing online marketing. But that was one of the reasons how Microsoft got built in terms of calling lots of individuals and breaking it down to when you have only a few people. There may be, I think it was maybe about 10 people, where in the end from thousands who you call who are interested in the product eventually. And I think that's one of the things which, if you can do it as a business person, cold calling is one of the most effective ways to actually build your business and really and utterly get to the point where you're working with a few individuals, key people who you get on with, and building your business that way. So I think that's one of the things, Ryan, which really is fascinating.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah, well, that's how we met as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because you called me up, we got into a conversation, and then we've started to build upon that ever since.
Yes, and I've had 3 meetings with Ryan, and I consistently call and bother him sometimes. Sometimes he tells me, I can't, last week you said to me, I can't speak to you this week, but you've got to be consistent, and it's something which I don't like doing, but I know I need to do it. And I think it's one of the skills. If an individual gets that as a skill, there's no stopping you as a business person. So I think that is one of the key ingredients in building your business. If you think about your day, generally you would get cold calls from people, whether it's people selling insurance or funeral things or whatever the case may be. You may find the same thing. So whatever business you're doing, cold calls, I think, is the foundation, or can be a great model.
What would you say makes a good cold call?
A good cold call?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think you need a script, first of all. You need what's called a value proposition, a target market, somebody you for instance, my ideal client is an architect who would love to work with a specialized building company. The way we would work with that, I know sometimes architects use preferred builders, and we specialize in working with architects. So architects occasionally give us a call and say, we've got a project. We always intend to do difficult projects which are structurally bound, and building that relationship with architects, I think, is my ideal client in terms of that. So, yeah.
So basically, having a script, having a value proposition,
Yes.
and how would you start the conversation?
I would work on the value proposition. If you think about anything in history, from great actors or people who are doing anything where they've got to focus and speak, they would have a script. And they would have a script of something they're doing politics, and the script is a guide of where you want to go to. So you have your ideal client, and then you run your script based on that. What's in it for them? What's in it for the architect, for me? And what's in it for potentially your clients? Why would they talk to you? Or why would, when people, I think, answer the phone, the first thing they're thinking, who is this and what do you want? And you've got to start, first of all, in the first 5 or 6 seconds, get their attention. I think that's the difference.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Hylton. That's wicked.
Okay,
Cheers.
great. Thank you, Instagram.